everyone, my name is Lux and welcome to my channel. A little bit about myself, I'm originally from China, fluent in speaking 3 languages, Chinese Mandarin, English and Korean. For years, I have helped students explore and learn the Chinese language offline, but now I'm super excited and ready to bring all my expertise here on YouTube. I'm super passionate about introducing more people the Chinese language and culture, and I invite you, each of you, to join me on this journey of self-discovery and development. While I'm a language learner myself, this channel isn't your typical online course. Instead, I'll be sharing tips and tricks that will help you learn the Chinese language quickly and effectively. If you're a beginner or self-learner looking for useful resources to fuel your passion for the Chinese language and culture, then stick around. I promise that you won't be disappointed. Before we begin, please make sure to check out the free handout linked in the description box below. And trust me, this handout will definitely enhance your watching experiences and provide you with more valuable information. So first thing first, some background information about the Chinese Mandarin language that is being taught on this channel. As we all know, China is a vast land with 56 ethnic groups, each with its own dialect. Not to mention, various different dialects spoken in different geographic locations or regions. Some of these dialects can be super difficult to understand even for native Chinese speakers, like me, myself. This is why an official language, Standard Chinese, is necessary for effective communication and education, just overall, development in the country. My channel is dedicated to teaching Standard Chinese, the official language of China. It is based on the dialects spoken in Beijing and Northern China, as it's commonly referred to as 普通话. So for those interested in self-learning, popular keywords search for, Chinese language resources include 中文学习, 汉语学习. Both 中文 and 汉语 can be used to refer to the Chinese language, while 普通话 is more specifically associated with spoken Chinese. Secondly, it's important to understand the structure of the Chinese language. So from my perspective, the Chinese language can be divided into 2 components: Chinese characters and their corresponding pronunciation. To become proficient in Chinese, you must master the ability to recognize and write Chinese characters, and at the same time understand the rules of pronunciation and correctly pronounce each of those characters. Let me give you an example to help you understand better. So on the screen here, you'll see 2 Chinese characters. So without any prior knowledge, you might struggle to pronounce them correctly. That's where Hanyu Pinyin, commonly known as Pinyin, comes in handy. Pinyin is a romanization system used for Standard Chinese. This system actually makes it easy for learners who are already familiar with the Latin alphabet, especially English speakers, to read and pronounce Chinese characters. In this case, the characters read as 中国. However, it's really important to note that even though Pinyin uses the Latin alphabet, the pronunciation of each letter is quite different from English. For example, this letter here pronounced G in English but pronounced as G in Chinese Pinyin. In addition, each character has one of the 5 tones associated with it when pronounced. I will create a separate video to explain Pinyin, the different tones and tone marking rules in detail, so don't forget to stay tuned for that. After having good grasp of Pinyin, which helps with the pronunciation of these characters, let's delve deeper into the world of Chinese characters. In Chinese, they are referred to as 汉字. Each Chinese character is made up of various strokes known as 笔画 in Chinese. For instance, to write the Chinese character 中, you will require these 4 different Chinese strokes. In reality, there are numerous frequently used strokes. I will be dedicating my time to explaining the strokes of Chinese characters in detail in my future videos, so stay tuned for that as well. Now let's discuss the structure of Chinese characters, which can be categorized into two types: the single component structure and the compound structure. But before we differentiate them, it's important to understand the concept of Chinese radicals. For example, the characters 海 and 河 share the same radical 三点水, which represents water. This is why the meaning of these two characters are related to water and are considered compound characters made up of two or more components. On the other hand, if you look at characters like 中 or 人, actually they have no obvious radicals. That's why they are single component characters with only one component. As we continue to learn, we will explore more about different Chinese radicals in upcoming videos. Once you have mastered the basics of any language, the next step is to focus on expanding your vocabulary and learning common phrases and expressions. In my upcoming videos, I will definitely cover more of those topics and provide you with more useful insights, so stay tuned. I always believe that the ultimate goal of language learning is to improve communication and gain a better understanding of other cultures and people. So unlike many textbooks or other channels here on YouTube, my videos introduce practical words and phrases that are commonly used in real-life conversations. If you're a beginner learning Chinese, be sure to check out my shorts or the playlist I've created just for you. I promise that you will definitely find something interesting there. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this, and follow me on social media and shoot me messages. Feel free to ask any questions you may have, and I will see you in my next one.